You are welcome again. Welcome to my channel. Good morning, everybody. And those of you in the afternoon, good afternoon. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate all of you, my family members here on the Global Solution. It's a place where I delight sharing information. I delight talking to people to deliver information based on how I have received it. Everybody has a gift that you need to use to serve humanity. And I'm very happy again to delight on this channel, share with you very, very important information. So today's video is talking about a bird. I want to talk about a certain bird that is very, very important to spiritual work. A bird that is very, very important to spiritual work. A lot of people that knows this work or what this bird can do, and you can access the information, or you can access the product, this bird. You'll be very, very happy. So listen carefully what you can do. I will be talking about what you can do with a bird called a vulture. So a vulture is very, very strong in the spirit. It is used for many, many things. Those, you can use it for negative work. You can use it for positive work. It can be a very, very powerful spell that you can use it with a vulture. Now, when people hear the word spell, always their mind goes to witchcraft or evil things. But on this channel, I'm trying to enlighten the heart of people to understand the meaning of the words, the way people have been using it. Some of them, they don't mean like that. I used to hear when somebody referred to a native doctor. So people think he's an evil man. People think he's a wicked man because you hear the word native. It's just because of lack of understanding that make people conclude some words. So other words that have been used negatively are words like cult, like the word cult. The word cult, it doesn't mean evil. The word cult, it means a secret. It means something that is hidden. So when somebody tells you, so-and-so is a cult, you think he's a fake man, or he's an evil man, or but it is a word that can be used in that manner. Again, the really meaning, foundational meaning of the word cult, it means a secret. So the word spell is not an evil word. For example, I want to surprise you, those of you in the Christendom. Those of you in the Christendom, there is this word that we call the Bible. Now, on the Bible preaching, we call it preaching the gospel. So the gospel. So the word gospel are two words together, which means good news. It means good news. The gospel means good news. Now the word gospel is joined together, just like the word human. The word human was also joined together, because the first word is humus, and then the second word is man. So you know what humus means. And then when you connect with the spirit that God has created, it becomes human. So the word gospel, it means God's spell. God's spell. So where people, what is the meaning of a spell? When you cast a spell on somebody, the person will be driven by the power of the spell which you have laid upon the person. The same thing, functionality of a spell. If you cast a spell on somebody, it will drive the person to do the intent of that spell. Now, the gospel is God's spell. Now, God's spell, when you speak it to somebody, it brings somebody into God's will. That's why the Bible says the gospel is the power of God that brings salvation. Now, I'm not teaching that. I was just trying to explain people to understand the use of the words. Now here, you can use this vulture to do good work in the spirit, and the same evil people can use it to do evil or bad works. Now, the body of a vulture can be used to do the work of the vision. You see, you can use it for vision. You can also use it for this crowd pulling. Crowd pulling, those of you in the business, and those of you in the church, those of you in the politicians, those of you that are doing, and most of the people who are in this arena, the pastors, the business people, and the politician, most of you, you understand that what Dr. Tayo is saying is true. Because some of you have experience. You are using the same product and the same matter. So it can be used for crowd pulling, and also it can be used for vision work. Now, what do you do if you want to use it for vision work? Get a feather, put it in your pocket. Okay? Just get one feather of a vulture and put it in your pocket, or in your purse, or in your bag. This one, when you place it, it will help you to work in the area of business. And those of you that are working, if you are walking around, you can just work with it in the pocket. But if it's not good to work with it in the pocket, you can just put in the tie in something and then hide it somewhere where people can call it an evil thing. But yet, the way you have prayed with it and you believe in God, you will see that it helps to attract the desire of your heart. Okay? Now, this bird is very, very big. It has a very big potential, this bird. It has a very big potential for spiritual work. So if you have knowledge on how to use it, we cannot be able to teach everything, but I'll be bringing different information on this, how you can use different parts of this vulture bird. It's very, very powerful. Many of the business empires that have used this product. Many of the mega churches, people that you see pulling crowds that have you don't know what they are doing. You wonder whether they met with God in the morning and God commanded all the people to come to them. Some of them, they use this type of work. Now, using this type of work, it doesn't mean it's evil. It's just to understand. If you are using it and it has a diabolic influence, against the people that you are gathering, or against the people that are coming to business, or against the people that are coming to church, then you better not use it. Because anything that has a negative impact on the humanity is not a good thing to engage in. But if it is bringing betterness and help people and solve people, and there is no negative consequences, I want to encourage you to look for knowledge and search for solution. Because God is a God of variety, and God is a God of solution. He's a God of different varieties. God is there to put up different ways on how to solve our cases. You understand that cases and problems comes in the life of people in different way, okay? In different way. So if you want to listen very carefully on what you can do with the parts and different parts of a vulture, I want you to listen to my second part 2 of this video. I'm going to explain very deep on what you can use and what you can do, what part you can use for what purpose. And then another part 3, I may come and explain how to do it, how to use it. Because the process are different, the procedures are different. So I'll come to you. But I've already established here information about the bird we call a vulture. You can use it for spiritual work, for crowd pulling, for spiritual vision, and all other many works. The body is very, very strong, and you can use, even when you take a figure, you can just walk around with it and keep it somewhere in your purse. It will help you for many things. So join me on the part 2 of this video. Then I'm explaining every part of a vulture, what you can do with it. God bless you and favor you. Remember, if the work you are doing with the nature, if the work you are doing for spiritual work you are doing with the nature and with the material or natural things or created things, if it is bringing negative impact in the life of people, in the life of humanity, you better stop it. But if it is bringing good and providing solution and answers and make people smile, and there is no any negative consequences, everything is positive in the sight of God and the sight of man, then you can continue. That's my advice. The Lord bless you and favor you. Welcome again.